Hello students, welcome to another video of English language. As you all know that we have already been working on the theme of comics and graphic novels. In the previous videos, we studied what comics are and graphic novels, what are they? And then we also studied what are the differences between these two and the traditional literature. But today we are going to analyze comics and graphic novels, exploring their layout techniques. Come, let's see. First, I'll talk about cartoons. We all know that cartoons are powerful teaching tools. How? They convey complex stories through images. Then, they comment on the news events and provoke thought. And then they highlight trendy vocabulary and fads. They also showcase cultural behavior and expectations. They offer relatable character for sketches. And then they address issues like racism, relationship and ageism. So these are the major issues that are addressed through cartoons, hence touch every reader. Now we'll talk about the visual storytelling. Now this is the basic difference between graphic novels, comics and the traditional literature. How? They enhance readers' experience in graphic novels and comics. Visual storytelling, they combine images with text to convey complex narratives. They also focus on layout techniques and their impact on storytelling. Now let's proceed further and explore different layout techniques that we use in developing comics. So there are 4 parameters. One is panel size and shape, another is panel arrangement, and the third is gutter, and the fourth is splash pages. Now let's see them one by one. The first is panel size and shape. Now what is it? The size and shape of panels can influence the pacing of a story. Larger panels indicate important movements and the smaller ones can convey quick actions or transitions. Let's look at a few examples. These are different panels that are used to make the layout of the comics. Now next is panel arrangement. Here we see that arrangement of panels on a page affects how the reader navigates the story. And then sequential arrangement guides the reader's eye in a specific direction, while non-linear arrangements can create tension or surprise. Let's look at a few examples. These are different panel arrangements that can be used, and they are already used by different comic artists. Now the next one is the gutters. What are the gutters? Gutters are the spaces between panels and they can be narrow or wide, solid or dotted, impacting the rhythm and tempo of the story. Gutters also allow for transitions between scenes or time shifts. Let's look at few examples. These are the gutters. They allow the time shift in the comic. The next is splash pages. Now what are splash pages? Splash pages are full page illustrations used for dramatic impact, or to highlight key moments, the important ones. They draw attention and can set the tone of the chapter or scene. Let's look at one such example. This one, we can see that such a big page, naturally it catches the attention of the readers. The next is creating comic panel layout. Now, after studying all the aspects of preparing a layout, now we'll focus on how to create a comic panel layout. Let's first see different layouts. What do they convey? Why do we make different panels? And why do we use different layouts in a particular comic? First is they convey emotions. The reader gets emotional while reading the comics, and the layout helps the reader. The next is action sequence, and the next is transition between scenes. Now, after seeing all these parameters, now we'll see the different steps of developing a comic. Now, the first step in creating comic panel layout is to choose a title. Pick a title reflecting your comic's theme or storyline. It gives readers a sneak peek into the plot. The next step is describe your layout. Write a brief description of your layout, the emotions, what feelings are conveyed, actions, key movements or events, setting, background, characters and events. And the third step is sketch your layout. The first is borders, outline panels, rectangular or creative shapes. Then sequence, arrange panels to show story progression. Third is sketch elements, add characters, objects and backgrounds. Fourth is details, refine sketches using expressions and props. Now the next step is explain your design choices. First, panel arrangement, how the flow guides readers. Next is composition, balancing elements in each panel. Next are emotions or actions, how visuals convey tone and mood. And the last is transitions, smooth links between panels. After knowing the details of layouts of comics and graphic novels, let's talk about a comic, that is Tintin. It's a very famous book, The Adventures of Tintin, The Secrets of the Unicorn by Hergé. Now we'll see some details about this book. The Adventures of Tintin, The Secret of the Unicorn by Hergé. It's a beloved series of comic books, a timeless icon in the world of comics. Among the many thrilling adventures in the Tintin series, The Secret of the Unicorn stands out as a classic tale of mystery and intrigue. The Secret of the Unicorn exemplifies Hergé's mastery of storytelling, combining elements of mystery, suspense, and humor to create an unforgettable reading experience. Through Tintin's daring exploits and indomitable spirit, readers are drawn into a world of high-stakes adventure and timeless intrigue, cementing Tintin's legacy as a beloved hero in the realm of comics. Now, what is the unicorn? In this installment, Tintin stumbles upon a century-old mystery involving a sunken ship named the Unicorn and a hidden treasure sought after by nefarious villains. Set in the bustling city of Brussels, the story begins with Tintin's chance discovery of a model ship, the Unicorn, at an antique market. Little does he know that this innocuous find will plunge him into a whirlwind of danger and adventure. Tintin unravels a complex web of clues, deceit, and hidden agendas. Accompanied by his loyal dog Snowy and the irascible Captain Haddock, Tintin embarks on a perilous journey to uncover the truth behind the unicorn's secrets. Along the way, they encounter cunning rivals, thrilling escapades, and unexpected allies, all leading to a climactic showdown that tests their courage and resourcefulness. Here is the QR code of this particular comic. You can scan it and enjoy it by reading the digital copy of the comic. And now is the task time. You have to respond to the following prompts in at least 80 to 100 words. First, if you recommend this comic to any friend, what key aspects would you emphasize? Who do you think would enjoy it the most? And then imagine yourself as a character in the Tintin universe. What role would you take on in Tintin's adventures and why? I hope you enjoyed it, and that's all for today. See you in the next video. Till then, happy learning.